Training for the Super Eagles of Nigeria today because I am currently live here at Rive Hotel in Rabat, Morocco. This should have been their first full training ahead of the crucial World Cup playoffs against Gabon. The Gabon players arrived in Rabat today. The Super Eagles of Nigeria players decided not to train today.
No.
It's just an embarrassing situation, to be honest with you. The talks of the NFF, the Federation, and talks of the backlog of bonuses not paid to players, both on the senior levels, the cadet level, is not today's conversation. This has been a history. Is something that we have been known with. But right now, in a game that is very crucial like this, after that performance in Uyo against Benin Republic, we needed to up our performance against Gabon. This is not what we wanted. The players have every right to demand for their pay. Every right. The NFF should swing into actions. According to the report that we are hearing, is that discussions are currently ongoing with the presidency and the players. That is the NFF president. I don't know any other officials. We'll get more information, but the team boss is here. We saw the kitman taking out some of the equipment back into the hotel where they should have gone and for training earlier, but for now, none. So for now, we'll be waiting for further developments and more information coming up from the camp. Hopefully tomorrow, which will be the last training for the team before the game on Thursday. Hopefully the boys would have been able to resolve this issue and the Federation would have been able to resolve this issue, but the timing is totally off. I don't know how the Federation did not resolve this issue and allowed it to get to this.
And yes, I can now confirm that the Super Eagles of Nigeria players have boycotted training today. This was supposed to be their second training session, and usually second training sessions they do the tactical work and stuff. But due to unpaid allowances and disagreements with the NFF, they are not training today. To my right, you can see the team buses. If my camera person can pan to the right, you can see the team buses. They are all lined up, for the game, for the boys to go to training. But they were not coming out, and we saw the kitmen offload the kits from the train from the buses as well. So yes, at the moment it doesn't look like it is already dark. They've missed their time slot allocated to them by FIFA to train at the stadium. And yeah, this boils down to what unpaid allowances. They have been owed allowances going back to some time. The negotiations have been going on with the NFF on how to pay it and other things, and I can confirm that the negotiations are still going on. We're hopeful that things will be resolved tonight or tomorrow so that they can train tomorrow for the game on Thursday. The camp is calm. There's not much activity going on. Earlier when I came, my first report, I saw the NFF president, paid my courtesy to him, saw the coach, wished him a happy birthday since today's his birthday, but these are not the kind of conversations that I can have with them about player boycott or allowances. No, I allow them to resolve what they got to resolve upstairs. So the negotiations are still going on. Nobody's saying much. We've seen the media officer who just confirmed it, and they are not saying much. But we are here to wait, and we're waiting for that development. So Nigerians should please remain calm. I know it's a tense moment for us. I know that we're expecting something different. I mean, after the joy of the 4 goals against Benin Republic, we're expecting that. Let's build up the momentum. But with what is going on, let's just see. So this is your local man signing out, and I'll bring you more.
Nigeria. NFF, wetin dey happen, wetin dey play, wetin dey sup? Which news be this one again? Person go just sleep, wake up, one news don't come out. And the Nigerian players boycotted training and, due to unpaid dues. Which one be this one again? Wetin dey happen? What is going on? What is going on? Why can't anything work in this country? Why can't anything work in this country? Why? Why can't we just enjoy anything in this country? Why can't nothing work? Like, what? Did anybody swear for us that, oh, Nigerians, you will never see good? Why can't nothing work? Nothing. Nothing works the way it is supposed to work in this country. Nothing. There's absolutely nothing you can place your hand on and say it works. Electricity, na lie. Road network, na lie. Educational system, na lie. Healthcare, na lie. Nothing works. Nigeria versus Gabon is happening on Thursday. And una the old players, una the old officials, allowances. Mind you, there are players in that camp that can agree to say, okay, make we forgo this money, make we leave this money, the money no reach anything. But if those players do that, what about the players that are not playing in big clubs? What about the players that are not playing in big clubs that cannot afford the luxury that some of these other bigger players have? The small one are supposed to give them when I'm going to hold them. Come on, this is a very, very embarrassing news, man. Very, very embarrassing news.
Honestly, this is very sad. The news we are hearing about the Super Eagles boycotting the training for a very crucial game. I'm not blaming the Super Eagles. Of course, you can't even blame them. They are going through a lot. For them to even boycott this training for such an important game, they are tired. What is all this? This is very sad. I was looking forward to this Gabon game, and hopefully when we beat Gabon, we can go ahead to probably avenge Onana. And I'm hearing all of this. Why now? This game is a very crucial game that these players have to be mentally, not even mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally, financially, they should be right. Before you can go into this game, a lot of things go on on the pitch. It's not just to go there and go and kick ball. Are you happy? Are you okay? Are you thinking about, they never give me my money, or they've not paid this? So a lot of news. The other day it was hotel. Today is money. Tomorrow what will it be? It's very, very sad, honestly. And we have a very crucial game to look forward to. It's only probably tomorrow. Hopefully they even do it, because I heard they are negotiating. Some people were saying it's 2 years they are owing. I'm hearing 4 years. I don't know which one, but they are owing money. What is this now? Honestly, they should have not even come out. They should be able to sort this thing out. Somebody, at least me, also after our last game against Benin Republic, everybody is very happy to watch the Super Eagles. We are united. The AFCON is coming. A lot of great things are coming. And this is how he wants to start. AFCON is less than almost a month. Please, let's start sorting this issue. This World Cup, this thing. Like I said, we even messed up everything. Still thanks to the organization. We were not in the World Cup last 4 years, and we're about to lose again, or even miss out. God gave us another chance, and instead of us to face this chance, we're facing trials and tribulation. This is not fair now. Football is what gives the fans joy. Give lots of Nigerians joy. I've seen during the AFCON or during big tournaments how even people that don't watch football, they come together to watch, and everybody's excited, everybody's happy. Football is something that gives us joy. Please, sort these players out. I beg. They are leaving their club to come and put their body on the line. If they get injured now, club will leave them after how many months say, we found your replacement. Please now. A lot is at stake.
NFF is shameless. Hi! The Nigerian Football Federation is the most incompetent and most shameless footballing body in the entire world. Nobody comes close to them in that aspect. The Super Eagles are in Morocco now. They are supposed to be training for a match on Thursday, but they not train at all today because they are boycotting training, because they have not been paid their personal allowances, their special allowances. They have not been paid it. The Super Eagles waited and timed this moment because they knew that the NFF will have to pay them, because this is our most important match in the last 4 years. They had to use this opportunity because they know the level of corruption and the level of incompetence that is now NFF currently. It's a shame. Before our biggest match in the last 4 years, our last hope of the World Cup, after qualifying for the playoffs with dramatic scenes at the very end in Oyo, and now this. Haba. The NFF don't even get shame. They don't even try and cover their disgrace. After all the exposition, after everything they have been exposed for doing, they don't say, let's do everything legally. Let's do everything. Let's make everything. Let's overcompensate. No! Yesterday we were seeing hotel news. You will be later cleared up the air on that one. No? But we saw the hotel of Gabon and Cameroon, and it was looking better. Oh. They're not giving these guys the best of the best. They are used to getting the best of the best. They will come here and they're complaining about different things. Haba. And to everybody that's out there saying they should have not complained now, they should have kept quiet until after the match. Keep quiet. You know how many years these boys have suffered? How many years they have used their personal money to pay for little things that's supposed to be provided for them? Is it fair? Speak up. The incompetence of NFF, let it show. If we not go to World Cup, let us all go. Let us solve this problem for once. Haba. How much mismanagement of funds can one institute suffer and still stand? Super Eagles did not go outside at all. That today's training is over. They have missed it. We have missed 1 full day of training. Gabon will be there training. Cameroon will be there training. Congo will be there training. Also have missed training because of NFF. Nigerians tomorrow or Thursday When the match happen and we lose or anything bad happens, nowhere to channel your anger. Oh. Me too, I used to make that mistake before of channeling my anger to the Super Eagles. Nowhere to channel your anger. I know we'll still talk about tactics, talk about the coach, this and that. Oga, the origin, the root, the main problem is NFF. Channel your anger there tomorrow. Let everybody know what they are doing. Because imagine one missing a full day of training because these players have not been paid what they are due. They are still there negotiating. What NFF offered them, they rejected it. Now they are giving them a counter offer. The players had to wait for such a moment because they knew that this moment is do or die. NFF must do it now. They cannot afford to not pay them now. Look at the level of incompetence you are suffering, for God's sake. How many of us would have known this even not for Simo BK? Exposing everything. If I'll give you money, do something. No. Or yeah, do something with your own initiative. Do something with the money. Nothing from you. Take money, build stadium, do all this. No. Look at Morocco. Was it not the under 17 that beat one country 16-0 which day? Can our under 17 even try that? How are our under 17 even faring? What conditions are they growing in? The same time they gave Morocco the money that they are using, that they have used to develop themselves to become a giant footballing nation, respected all over the world. World Cup semi-final 2022. It's the same time they gave Super Eagles that have more talented players the same money. Where are we? Where is Morocco? Where are our stadiums they told us to build? Where is everything now? It's enough. Enough is enough. Let everything scatter. If we not go for the World Cup, let us not go. It's better for the future. Haba, is it fair? Big game like this, big game. We cannot just set everything well. Before this one that they came out and said that it's because of allowances, I was reading other news that some allowances far back as 2019 have not been paid. That some allowances from Mikel Obi's time, 2018. I don't know if these ones are verified though, but I know the cocoa today is because of their personal allowances. I don't know of those other ones, but I'll not put it past them. What can you even put past them now? Players will be using their own money to maybe fund transportation or fund some little things. Because the NFF is so entitled. They expect these players to do these things without complaining. How would they do well on the pitch when they are thinking like this? They cannot fully focus on the football. We Nigerians now, tomorrow, will come, or Thursday, will come and pour all our anger, all our frustration of the week, pour it on these players. When they cannot even think well, when they cannot focus on football well, because of an organization. It's not fair, oh. Carry your anger, place your anger on them. Know who your anger should be on Thursday, oh. If any, whether we win or lose, know who your anger should be on. Look at our stadium. We're still using Katako, using carton as our advertising board. Can our stadiums compete with these Moroccan stadiums?
And it's good morning from the Reef Hotel in Rabat, Morocco, where the Super Eagles of Nigeria are still locked in negotiations with the NFF regarding their unpaid allowances and bonuses dating back to several years. I came here about 30 minutes ago, and again, the camp is calm. So if you're officials, they're not saying anything. Everybody kept on. You have to, respect their decision. Negotiations are still going on. There's nothing to speculate about. But I did see the kitmen load the equipment onto the coach or the boss, so that maybe is that a positive sign? I think so, but. Again, they have to be ready so that when negotiations are done and there's a conclusion, they can all head to training. So they have to be ready. So the officials that I've seen are going about their jobs as normal while negotiations are going on. Obviously, last night there were rumors that the players were asking for extra special bonuses and stuff like that, which the captain in a post on X flatly denied. And the post went, "Once resolution is found, we will be the first to confirm. Any other statement or claim, especially demands other than the rightful request written about below, is false." That's referring to the initial post by Shina Okeleji of the BBC. All we want and continue to do is focus on the big games ahead. Now, two things got me there. Focus on the big games ahead. That means they are focused. They believe that they will be in the final to face whoever after they beat Gabon. They'll be in the final and maybe also go to Intercontinental. So that's a good one. And then secondly, the focus for me, that the players are negotiating and they are not training doesn't mean that they are not doing other work inside, like strength and conditioning, gym work, tactical work on the board. Yes, they are not on the pitch, but I'm sure that things are going down inside the training. They are not in their beds sleeping. No, there'll be gym and conditioning, different things go on before players go onto the pitch. So I'm sure they are ready. Once negotiations are concluded, they will be on the pitch training later today. But I remain here at the hotel, and I'll bring you every update possible as soon as I get confirmation.